Ladies and gentlemen, please rise and join the Lisle High School Band, led by Director Scott Gumina, for the playing of our national anthem. Good evening. My name is Jeff Howard, and it is my pleasure to serve as the principal of Lisle High School. On behalf of our administration, staff, and students, I would like to welcome you to the 65th commencement of Lisle High School, recognizing and celebrating the graduating class of 2023. At this time, it is my pleasure to introduce and thank the members of our Board of Education, along with district and building administration who are with us this evening. Please hold your applause until the end, but join me in welcoming School Board President Pam Allman, School Board Vice President Dan Helderly, School Board Secretary Eunice McConville, School Board Member Stephen Lesniak, School Board Member Greg Nagler, School Board Member Randy Sims, and School Board Member Kate Foster. Also in attendance this evening is the Superintendent of Lisle School District 202, Dr. Keith Filipiak, the Director of Student Services for Lisle School District 202, Jennifer Law, our Assistant Principal of Curriculum and Instruction at Lisle High School, Sherry Costello, and our Assistant Principal of Student Services at Lisle High School, Jennifer Zimmerman. I am also very pleased this evening to be able to recognize our building faculty and staff members who have taken time to participate in tonight's ceremony. As we celebrate the success of our graduates, we also honor the dedication of our faculty and staff whose efforts have paved the way to this milestone for our students. I would ask members of the high school faculty and staff, as well as other members of the Lisle Community School District faculty and staff, to please rise in recognition for all you do on behalf of our students. I would also like to take this opportunity to publicly thank some specific individuals who helped make tonight the tremendous event that it is. Both of our assistant principals, Sherry Costello and Jennifer Zimmerman, as well as our Dean of Students, Jim O'Hara, and our Athletic and Activities Director, Tom Markham, have filled numerous roles in reaching this event, and I thank all of you. I would also like to thank my administrative assistant, Karen Fitzgerald, our registrar, Judy Hochstetter, our band director, Scott Gumina, and our choral director, Jim Stellmacher, for their participation this evening. I would also like to give a special thanks to our buildings and grounds crew, led by Mr. Nick Tomey, for having the building ready for this culminating event. Tonight, I would also like to recognize a Lisle legend whose time at Lisle is coming to an end. For the last 30 years, Mr. Dan Sanko has taught health and wellness to the students of Lisle High School. This past year has been Dan's 35th overall, and he is retiring. While he still wishes he had the spectacular mullet that he had in the 1990s, Mr. Sanko is most proud of the close-knit relationships he has been able to not only build, but maintain throughout the course of his teaching and coaching career. Lisle will simply not be the same without him, but we are thrilled at what his retirement will bring to him. Congratulations, Mr. Dan Sanko. On this special night, we are as excited as all of you to recognize and celebrate the accomplishments of our graduates with grace, dignity, and a tremendous sense of pride, one pride, that has come to be affiliated with commencement at Lisle. We join with all friends and family in attendance and streaming live in recognizing your final evening as Lisle students, as well as looking ahead to the exciting lives each of you will build. Tonight's ceremony is being streamed live on the Graduation 2023 page of the Lisle website and will be available next week on the district's YouTube channel. So friends and family will be able to access it at their convenience. I would like to recognize and thank our Fine Arts Department Head, Mr. Jim Stellmacher, and our friends from Champion Video for helping us with all of our technological streaming needs this evening. Thank you. At this time, we will begin our evening with the Lisle High School Choir under the direction of Mr. Jim Stellmacher singing "Carry On."
stone. Carry on. May your past be the sound of your feet upon the ground. Carry on. If you're lost and alone, or you're sinking like a stone, carry on. May your past be the sound of your feet upon the ground. Carry on. Carry on, carry on. Carry on, carry on. Carry on, carry on.
How about another hand for the choir? This evening's graduate reflection will be delivered by Mr. Ryan Sue. Ryan will attend Arizona State University in Tempe next fall, where he plans to major in computer science. Ryan's parents are Irene Tu and Yi-Yuan Su. Ladies and gentlemen, the recipient of the Sons of the American Revolution Award, the Lisle Community Service Corporation Scholarship, the Lisle Lions Club Scholarship, and Arizona State University's Provost Award, the president of the class of 2023, Mr. Ryan Sue.
Good evening, everyone. I would like to take a moment to thank the administration for letting this graduation happen. I would like to thank our teachers for preparing us for the future, our custodial staff for keeping our school clean, our parents who allow us to be where we are today, and lastly, the class of 2023 for making these past 4 years memorable. As many of you walked in today, most likely through the north gym or the front door, there's a hallway right outside here. Past the first TV that you see, the second one, and most likely a third, you'd be greeted with a hallway picturing every senior that has participated in a sport or fine art this year. That hallway portrays our involvement and dedication, not to mention all the other clubs that go on in this school. Those included on that wall vary from those who just joined a sport for the very first time to those who will go on to pursue their activity in college. And I believe that is something to be very proud of. One thing I learned through high school is that failure is inevitable. Even if you try your hardest to avoid it, it is always something that you must face and find ways to cope with. Over the past 4 years, we have failed and failed, but have always continued on. I've seen Norbert ask questions to every single teacher he sees. And I'm not sure if he's figured out how to make gold from a penny or how to make a hydrogen-powered car, but that hasn't stopped him yet. Even if you may not be as curious as Norbert, I do believe that we should always try and learn, even if we are met with failure. I also wanted to take a moment to reflect on everything that we have accomplished together before we venture our separate ways. Most of us have known each other since before preschool, and some of us met during preschool. And at such a young age, we were already forming friendships that have lasted 15 and 16 years. At elementary school, we would end with ice cream and a field day. Junior high gave us our first taste of graduation as we transitioned to high school. And then freshman year, we planted the seeds of knowledge our freshman year and watered them with caffeine and sleepless nights. I remember my freshman year, I was probably the quietest kid in our class, and I still am, but here I am speaking in front of all of you. Our freshman year held our first decaf, our first homecoming, you joined a club or sports team for the first time, and you met some upperclassmen who quickly became your role models in the school. We met with our student ambassadors a month before finals began. Our teachers began handing out study guides a week before. And then the night before finals, you made sure to do everything that you were told to. You went to bed early, ate a full breakfast, and then you realized you never actually studied. It was rough, but eventually you came out in one piece as you survived your first year. Sophomore year, it would be an understatement to say that it was a rough year for everybody. People were scared to go outside, friends couldn't meet in person anymore, teachers and students were forced to teach and learn through a screen. For many, time to learn became a time to scroll on our phones and take a nap while the teacher called their name. Although that's one thing that hasn't exactly changed. Nonetheless, we breezed through another year of classes. Junior year, things began to get a little more serious. We got our first jobs, we started taking AP classes, and to the fear of others, we were finally able to drive. This was the year we actually paid attention in school. Grades suddenly mattered, and the thought of us having to do something for the rest of our lives frightened us. Finally, senior year. You've strengthened your friendships, you've gotten closer with your teachers than you ever have before, and you've started applying to colleges. Like every class before us, we also experienced a fair share of senioritis. We walked into class while the pledge was announced to the speakers. Every class became a study hall, and to sum it up, we just could not wait to graduate. So this spring, after 4 years, equaling about 724 school days, or almost 6,000 hours, the seeds we planted our freshman year have grown, bloomed, and are now shining brighter than any flower, because we, class of 2023, shine brightly. Now, I'm not the best at giving life advice, so here are some words of wisdom that I generated through ChatGPT. Stay true to yourself. Do not let others define you or your path in life. Follow your passions, your dreams, your heart, even if it means taking the road less traveled. Never stop learning, as the world is always changing, and remember that persistence and hard work can overcome almost anything. One thing I wanted to add was that wherever life may take you, always remember where you came from, for we are all one pride. It's been a crazy, wonderful journey with all you guys. Thank you and congratulations, class of 2023.
Thank you, Ryan. At this time, I would like to bring Lisle Spanish teacher Kevin Perez to the stage. I have asked Kevin to make this special recognition as he is the only member of our staff who is a military veteran. Ladies and gentlemen, Kevin Perez.
Good evening, everyone. I want to thank Mr. Howard for inviting me to speak tonight and giving me the opportunity to recognize our graduates who have made the courageous and selfless decision of serving our great nation and enlisting in the military. I remember being in their shoes many years ago when I graduated high school. And since then, times have changed. Although we may not share the same experiences, it is our personal commitment that never changes. To Max, Augustina, Nobert, Octavius, and Tyshawn, it is a pleasure and an honor to speak to you tonight and recognize you in front of your family, your friends, and your peers. You have chosen a path post-high school that many before you have done. Each of you have your own reasons as to why you chose to enlist in the military, but regardless of why, it is your commitment to your country that you will have in common and will follow you throughout your career. It is something you can always rely on to get you through tough situations that you may face. It is a commitment to feel proud of. Congratulations to each of you on this. Raising your right hand and taking the oath is only the beginning of your career. I wish you the best in your training. Be ready, be excited, be eager, be nervous, Be scared and then conquer those fears. And finally, be your best every day. Embrace it all. Soak up all the knowledge like a sponge, because it will be with you for the rest of your lives. Please stand when I say your name in order to be recognized. Max Persayev, United States Air Force. Agustina Huerta Sandoval, Army National Guard. Nobort Lapatka, United States Army Reserve. Octavius Peterson Turner, United States Air Force. Tyshawn Watson, United States Navy.
Thank you, Kevin. Earlier this evening, Lisle's annual Distinguished Alumni Award was presented at a reception in the library. We are lucky to have this year's recipient here with us this evening. After graduating summa cum laude from the University of Illinois, Chicago, with a Bachelor of Science degree in neuroscience in 2009, she worked as a Fulbright Fellow in Greece before beginning medical school at Northwestern University, where she was named the Gerald A. Lean Scholar. She spent her residency at Massachusetts General Hospital in Boston before moving to New York City to join the faculty of Columbia University's Irving Medical Center, where she is currently an assistant professor of medicine in the Division of Infectious Diseases, as well as the associate program director for the Infectious Diseases Fellowship Program. Ladies and gentlemen, it is my honor to introduce the 2023 Lisle Distinguished Alumni Award winner, Dr. Shauna H. Gunaratne of the class of 2006.
Good evening, faculty, staff, and members of the graduating class of 2023, along with parents, friends, and those who have supported you along the way. I feel deeply honored to receive the 2023 Distinguished Alumni Award and to have the opportunity to speak with you today. My formative years were spent in this community, and the Lisle Public School District shaped me into the person I am today. As you graduate, you, too, have the potential to make a difference and to impact the people around you. At this milestone in your lives, I encourage you to reflect on the responsibilities we have as citizens in our society as you move forward. I extend my sincere congratulations to you, the class of 2023, for all the achievements you have made to get here today. You entered high school in 2019, and shortly thereafter, your lives, along with the rest of the world, were upended with the start of the pandemic in 2020. You have gone through incredible hardship and unforeseen challenges, but through it, you have shown resilience, adaptability, and courage that allowed you to weather this years-long storm. You may have experienced loss, grief, and hardship, but you have emerged on the other side as a one-of-a-kind class, with your high school tenure marked by the pandemic, but bookended by periods of normalcy. Your graduating class is bound together by this unique experience. These lessons of resilience, adaptability, and courage will help you navigate future challenges and stresses. I want to also acknowledge all the people who have helped and supported you to get to this point. I wouldn't be here speaking to you today if my parents had not courageously immigrated to the United States nearly 38 years ago. I look around and see many of the same Lisle faculty and the Lisle school system that supported my early dream of becoming a physician. I also see the people I love, my parents, my best friend who I met in school at Lisle, and my husband, who helped support me emotionally or even with basic needs, like making sure I was clothed, well-fed, and felt loved. With these behind me, I was able to recognize my dream of becoming a physician for the most underprivileged patients and become an advocate for social justice and public health issues. The phrase, "it takes a village," never rings truer than tonight, when you look around this room at all the people supporting and encouraging you. None of us are islands. Acknowledging the support it takes to successfully graduate connects us to the important people in our lives. Many of the patients I care for do not have the same robust support, love, and resources that we all have had, which makes me thankful to have grown up with these incredible privileges. Please always carry the sense of gratitude for the people in your lives and try to pay this forward to other loved ones. Please take a moment, graduates, to clap for all the people that have helped get you to this point. The tools and skills you have learned here give you the opportunity to affect real change on the world and the people around you. Never underestimate your ability to make an impact. We all live in an interconnected society, and showing kindness and patience with the people around you can change their lives for the better. Always try to treat others with respect and dignity, regardless of their age, background, or origin. We all have a civic responsibility to care for and about our fellow human beings. A true citizen is someone who becomes involved in their community, caring for those who are not able to care for themselves, speaking up on behalf of those who may not have the voice or means to do so. They speak out about the injustices they witness and seek to enact change to right these wrongs. You all have the power to be true, active, engaged, influential citizens and members of your communities. One key lesson from this pandemic that shaped your high school years is the interconnectedness of us all. My advice to you is to be kind and patient with the people you meet, because this is one of the greatest ways we can impact others and make a difference. Remember that it is not always about us, but always about others. Treat our planet with respect and be stewards of nature and the earth. Stand up for those causes for which you deeply care and advocate for righting those injustices you see. Vote in local and national elections and speak up for what you believe. Be a responsible member of society and respect those around you. Remember where you came from and everyone who helped get you to where you are, and use this gratitude to propel the lives and careers of others. Travel the world as much as you can to deepen your understanding of other peoples and cultures and become a true global citizen. For my travels, I continue to be struck by how similar we are across the globe. I'm confident you can make a difference in our world. You have already shown incredible courage and stamina to graduate high school during a pandemic. I admire you all and am inspired by your journey, and know that you can take your experiences, your skills, and the life lessons you learned at Lisle High School to be the best citizen you can be in our diverse, dynamic society. I look forward to seeing all the magnificent things you will accomplish. Congratulations, members of the class of 2023.
Thank you, Dr. Gunaratne. We are very proud that you are a part of our One Pride. We would now like to move on to this evening's message from the class of 2023, delivered by the President of Student Congress, Miss Lily Thompson. Lily will attend the University of Iowa in Iowa City next fall, where she plans to major in speech pathology and hearing science. Lily's parents are Charmaine and John Thompson. Ladies and gentlemen, the recipient of the Lisle Education Association Scholarship, the Lisle Women's Club Scholarship, the Student Congress Scholarship, and the University of Iowa's National Scholar Award, Miss Lily Thompson.
After 10 years of being in the Lisle 202 School District, many of you still may not know if I'm Lily or Brooke. But, as Mr. Howard said, I'm Lily, and I'm honored to speak this evening on behalf of the graduating class of 2023. Family, friends, teachers, distinguished alumni, and guests, thank you for being here today to celebrate the class of 2023 as we pass this huge milestone in our lives. Having you by our sides during these last 4 years has been instrumental in the reason we are all here today. Each and every one of you have played some kind of role in our success, whether it was easing our nerves as we walked into high school as freshmen, helping us navigate through the challenges and anxiety of having to do school at home, or being a shoulder to lean on when we were stressed with tests, competitions, college applications, and everything else that comes with being a high schooler in today's world. You have been with us every step of the way as sounding boards, counselors, and cheerleaders. For that, thank you. To my classmates, we made it. We started our freshman year wanting to be like Mike, and I think we can agree that through our shared and individual experiences during these last 4 years, we are realizing our own path to greatness. Greatness, success, excellence have all come in different ways, and we, the class of 2023, have certainly had our share of them. Our class has raised money and brought awareness to different causes, volunteered in our community, won DCAth junior and senior year, had awesome spirit weeks, and even survived a fire alarm disruption during the homecoming dance. Some of our classmates are going on to serve our country, while others will play a collegiate sport or activity, and almost a third of us are proficient in a second language. We've had numerous state qualifiers and classmates that have been recognized with honors in art, band, culinary arts, automotive technology, cosmetology, and national scholars. We are a pretty amazing group. From senior sunrise to a cloudy senior sunset, we finally made it through the days of waiting for the final bell at 2:37. We'll have new routines to get used to, make impressions on new professors or employers, learn how to do our own laundry or tie our own ties, and be more responsible for our finances. We may all be doing something different, but the one thing that we'll continue to have in common is how we're all growing up. Although high school will become a distant memory, there may be a day when we wish we could be back here, seeing Mr. Smith and Mr. Jagley at the end of the hallway during a passing period, or Mrs. Kern dancing, getting one more snack from the Blue Lion Cafe, playing in one more game, or being up on stage for one more song. Our Lion pride will always be strong and an important part of who we are, but we need to focus on what lies ahead. Walt Disney once said, "All of our dreams can come true if we have the courage to pursue them." So, class of 2023, it is our time to shine, make a mark on this world, and continue to be great. This may be our last dance, but it is only the start of something new.
Members of the Board of Education, parents, families, and graduates. Last month, I had the pleasure of hearing world-famous jazz musician Wynton Marsalis deliver the keynote address at the graduation ceremony at the University of Michigan. Marsalis told those graduates, "Although all eyes are upon you, you are not a destination. You are a connector, forever spanning what was and what will be. In actualizing the dreams and aspirations of parents, ancestors, and alumni, you are also an inspiration to the younger relatives, future graduates, and those not yet on the path of higher education who wish to follow. You are a bridge, a powerful translator between the generations of your family, of this institution, and our way of life. Tonight, this commencement, symbolizing the end of your high school career, connects not only your life before and after Lisle High School, but the bridge you have established to the generations that came before you. Your boomer grandparents, your Gen X parents, your millennial siblings, and the ones that will come after you as well. Your new beginning tonight gives you the power to help all of us renew and repair what is broken in this world and discover a path of your own. There is a television show that I started watching during the pandemic called Homestead Rescue. The show features a 66-year-old man named Marty Rainey, his daughter Misty, and son Matt. The three Alaskan homesteaders travel all over the United States, helping other homesteaders rebuild their dream of living off the grid, often in the middle of nowhere, living off the animals they hunt and fruit and vegetables they grow. They battle drought, fire, floods, hail, predators, and all of the other challenges of self-sufficiency. Recently, in their 10th season of Saving People's Dreams, I watched an episode about the Churro family in Colville, Washington, who had purchased a forest parcel of 13 acres and a house that, unbeknownst to them, was rotting inside of its walls. By the time the Raineys arrived to help them, the A-frame structured house had collapsed on itself, and the Churro family was essentially homeless. They were forced to live in a small travel trailer through the winter. They were using an outhouse because they had no plumbing system. Their gardens had been ravaged by heat and assaulted by animals. It was the worst circumstances that I had certainly ever seen on the show, and the Churros repeatedly said during the episode how hopeless they felt. While each homestead on this show has its own set of problems and issues that need to be fixed, there are generally 3 rules that the Raineys bring to every situation that I feel are relevant for you this evening. Number 1, work hard. In a society that encourages us to find the easiest route, understand that working hard and doing it right the first time is a sign of character and skill that will always save you down the road. Hard work is not easy. It requires you to step outside your comfort zone, to challenge yourself, and to be willing to fail. But it is through these struggles that we grow and learn. Number 2, community is directly tied to success. We are all members of various communities, whether they be our families, neighborhoods, schools, workplaces, or larger societies. These communities are the backbone of our social structure, and they play a crucial role in shaping our lives and identities. Our communities provide us with a sense of belonging, support, and security. They allow us to share our experiences, ideas, and knowledge, and they help us to grow and develop as individuals. Number 3, demonstrate your gratitude by helping others. Scientific research provides compelling data to support the anecdotal evidence that giving is a powerful pathway to personal growth and lasting happiness. Helping others is not just about what you can do for them, but also what it can do for you. It can bring you a sense of purpose, fulfillment, and a deeper understanding of the world and its diverse cultures. It can teach you empathy, humility, and resilience. It can also create lasting relationships and connections that will permanently enrich your life. On a night like tonight, filled with talk of following your dreams, I tell the story of the Rainies not to promote viewing of Discovery Plus, but rather to send you a message. Like our one pride needs the Lisle community, and that Turo family needed the Rainies, our society needs you. Your dreams and the vision you have for yourself will only be effective in its overall implementation if you commit yourself to helping lead your community, however you define your community, out of its current disrepair. We need you. We need you to understand that expectations of success can only become a reality through opportunity and hard work. We need you to be social, not obsessed with social media. We need you to be present in body, in mind, and in spirit, so that you can contribute to the greater good. While I realize it is difficult to wrap your head around the idea that you have the power to make a difference, believe it. You will help us repair our broken society. You will help and motivate those who have lost their way. I believe this because, as author David Brooks says, almost every successful person begins with two beliefs. One, the future can be better than the present, and two, I have the power to make it so. Just as the Rainies worked with the Turo family to make their homesteading dream a reality, you too will create a future. The Rainies laid a cement foundation and served as a bridge and built a new dream on the same land. What will you build? What will you create? What will you give? Tonight, you are here as one. Moving forward, I hope that you will have the passion to approach life with a growth mindset, knowing that when setbacks come, it is not the end of the road. It is time to build a bridge. Dream big, work hard, ask for help, and give generously. Perhaps most importantly, never forget the community that you come from and that you will always be a part of our one pride. Congratulations. Members of the Board of Education, members of the District 202 administration, I certify that all of the students recommended for graduation here this evening have completed and in most cases exceeded the requirements of both the state of Illinois and Lisle Community Unit School District 202 and should therefore be officially awarded their Lisle High School diplomas. It is my pleasure to officially present to you the Lisle High School Class of 2023. Did I put you to sleep, Pam? Ryan Nicholas Sue. Lily Christine Thompson. Julian D. Anderson. Tyler Ian Anderson. Nikki T. Angelieri. Jack Evan Archer. Valeria Anai Archar. John Mark Fleischer. Joanna Lee Alma Hatch. Kaylee Patricia Probrich. Charlotte Eileen Bailey. Anaya Nicole Bardwell. Aiden Matthew Bolson. Amari Jael Boyd. Gabriel Michael Johnson. Nolan Ryan Kelly. Bradley Robert Conan. Kayla Marie Nichols. Jennifer Sanchez. Miette Lucille Thompson. Herbert Charles Brinkman. Darielle Charday Brooks Gaddy. Gianna Iris Camacho. Jermaine D. Carter McAfee. Audrey Paige Katura. Veronica Marie Collins. Joseph David Connolly. Vivian Rose Krakow. Aldrich Allen Xavier Cruz. Nart Dacey. Zoe Marie Ebert. Zachary Christopher Ebert. Jose D. Delara. Fernando Giovanni Duran. Maxwell Matthew Etheridge. Keontae Amon Evans. Christopher James Farrell. Max Nicholas Forseev. Yasmin Garduno. Lily Ann Gavigan. Ethan Joseph Jenko. Anna Elizabeth Grigoriev. Amara Hannah Gutierrez. John Gutierrez. Erin Margaret Hammer. Mohammed Umar Hassan. Eric Thomas Horvath. Zamari K. Hubbard. Augustina Huerta Sandoval. Zoe Celia Hines. Nicholas K. Yoninas. Kyle Marlon Kasperzak. Mason Joshua Kinney. Anders Oyvind Kolsing Hansen. Tal Kuzmenko. Cassandra Corinne Lane. Abigail Elizabeth Levens. Norbert Lopatka. Sarah Ann Maiden. Quinn Charles McConville. Carmine McGraw. Ava Miles. Jacob, Gian Mora Lovera. Dominic Matthew Nigro. Alexis Oaxaca. Brian Olage. Jude Timothy Peters. Octavius Peter Peterson Turner. Devin Terrence Polson. Joseph Gaetano Ranieri. Anthony Ramirez. Olivia Ramsey. Samantha Elise Rockney. Cassandra Lynn Rosenberg. Cassian John Rosenberg. Logan Rush. Charles Claude Shoemaker. Sydney Diane Shoemaker. Thomas Dean Shoemaker. Jacob Tyler Skanesny. Nicholas Aiden Solano. Jacob, you're holding up the line. Jasmine Marcela Soria Gonzalez. Dean Christopher Shakanakis. George Demetrius Shakanakis. Brooke Helene Thompson. Morgan Bruce Tremmel. Alec Joseph Trotter. Reagan Wayne Trussell. Cole Christopher Van Pocky. Julia Grace Vasic. Nathan Hughes Vasic. Guadalupe Villegas Hernandez. Kayla Monique Washington. Tyrese Watson. Tyshawn Watson. Hey, give me a fist. Lillian Wyrick. Matthew Ryan Williamson. Nikita Yasinski. Members of the class of 2023, please rise. Now that you have walked across the stage, received your diploma, and moved your tassel from the right side to the left side, I would ask you to look around, wave, and give a round of applause to the people who you love the most sitting in the stands that helped you get to this night. It is my honor to introduce the graduates of the class of 2023. With that, just a couple of announcements. If you were counting, you counted right. We have 6 sets of twins and 1 set of triplets in this graduating class. We are going to begin the recessional. Ladies and gentlemen, if you would please be patient and wait in the bleachers until the students have exited. We're going to go with faculty first. Mr. Gumina, please begin our recessional.